evening, sports fans. What a wild weekend it has been for Buffalo native Chris Przynski. Since he was a young boy, he dreamed about playing in the NFL. Well, Saturday morning, surrounded by his family and closest friends, that dream came true when he was selected in the 4th round of the NFL draft by the Jacksonville Jaguars and becoming the highest Cowboy drafted since 1997. Now, I had a chance to speak with the former Wyoming defensive back, and he admitted to being a little surprised on getting drafted that high. For one, Przynski wasn't even invited to the NFL Combine, which was a big disappointment for him, missing out on the opportunity to showcase his skills in front of the NFL coaches and scouts. He said he knew his only chance was at Pro Day in Laramie, and that's when Przynski got on the radar, and he knew the months of training paid off. Right after the college season ended, Przynski flew out to Orlando to work with performance trainer Tom Shaw to get faster and stronger, and clearly it worked. Przynski was invited on visits from the Eagles, Bears, and the Colts. Then a few weeks ago, got an invitation to Jacksonville to meet the coaching staff, and he said he had a great feeling about the Jaguars when he left, but you never know what could happen in the weeks leading up to the draft. So when head coach Jack Del Rio called him Saturday, he said it was unreal. All right, baseball now snowball series for Legion Ball and Casper. The Oilers taking on Gillette in their first game. We pick it up in the top of the 4th. Nothing on the board until Cody LaCow bangs a deep one to the gap of right center. Chance McLean gets the green light for home, and the Oilers get on the board first. 1-0. Bottom 4, Casper pitcher Dane Lubenow gets himself in a jam with bases loaded, and Gillette's Dalton McCann makes him pay with a liner deep to left for a 2-run double. That would be it for Lubenow on the hill as the Rough Riders take a 2-1 lead and would go on to win big. 8-2 the final over Casper. The Oilers also falling big to Sheridan. The final in that one, 8-2. To the Babe Ruth League, Casper Cardinals hosting a doubleheader with Cheyenne at Washington Park, and a cute little dog here, working on his little tan sunbathing. He looks actually sad. He probably saw me and got scared. Anyways, we pick it up at the top of the 3rd with 1 out. Casper's Bryce Cisneros fans out, and then Jeremy Dixon heads to 2nd for the steal, but he's caught out, and that would do it for the top of the 3rd. Still scoreless ball game. Hey, you're out, buddy. There you go. Walk off the field. Okay. Until the bottom of the 3rd when Cheyenne's Dale Bodinas ropes this down the left field line, and Lucas Carls reaches home plate standing. So the Mustangs get on the board first, 1-0. And Cheyenne hangs on for the shutout in Game 1 with a 3-0 final. The Mustangs get the Sunday sweep as well, 6-3 win in Game 2. The Casper Cardinals are now 5-7 on the season. To the Bigs, Colorado closing out a 3-game set at home against Pittsburgh after matching their 1997 franchise record for most April wins. The NL leading Rockies enter the game 17-8, trying to push their lead in the division and begin May on a positive note. However, not many bright spots in this rubber match as Ubaldo Jimenez still winless this season as he threw 3 wild pitches, tying a club record, and watched his ERA rise to 7.20 through 4 starts. Yeah, not very good. Well, he got rocked early on, fresh off waivers from the Dodgers. Xavier Paul pops this deep to right center off Jimenez, and it hops off the wall, drives home Pedro Alvarez and Ronnie Cedeno. Paul makes his way to 3rd for a 2-run triple. Paul's first hit as a Pirate made it 3-0 Pittsburgh. Top of the 5th, 6-2 Pirates, and it didn't get any better for Colorado as Garrett Jones rips a single up the middle, and 2 runs would score, giving Pittsburgh an 8-2 lead. And hello, Rockies, you know you're at home, right? And you know you're playing the Pirates? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they were down a lot. But former Casper player Dexter Fowler gets things going on offense a bit. Double into right field, plating Seth Smith, and Chris Iannetta gets the Rockies within 4 at 8-4. But that was the closest they would get, and that was the final. Colorado drops to 17-9, still lead the West, but lose this series 2-1.